Hello everyone and welcome to our channel, The Lecture for Sleep. Tonight we're not just talking about sleep. We're journeying into a place where dreams and reality blur, a place known simply as the cursed house. Settle in, get comfortable, and let my voice be your guide through its shadowed halls. Imagine a house old and weathered standing silently on a forgotten hill. It's not just bricks and mortar. It's a vessel of stories, of whispers carried on the wind. The locals say it's cursed, that no one who spends a night there ever feels truly rested again. But what if the curse isn't what it seems? What if it's a story our minds tell ourselves, a fascinating tale of psychology and the power of suggestion? Let's explore this together. The story begins with the original owners, the Blackwood family. They built the house over a century ago. It was a happy home, filled with laughter, until a series of misfortunes struck. A failed business, a sudden illness, a heartbreaking loss. The family's joy turned to sorrow, and that sorrow, it is said, seeped into the very walls of the house. People began to whisper that the house itself was grieving, that it held onto the family's pain. After the Blackwoods left, a new family moved in. They were optimistic, full of plans to restore the house to its former glory. But soon they started reporting strange occurrences, not ghosts or phantoms, but something more subtle. They couldn't sleep. Each night they'd lie awake, feeling an overwhelming sense of unease, a weight in the air that defied explanation. They described it as feeling watched, but not by a person, by the house itself. They left within a year, their initial excitement replaced by a deep, unshakable exhaustion. And so, the legend of the cursed house grew. Each new resident, each curious visitor, added another layer to the tale. They all reported the same thing: sleepless nights, vivid and unsettling dreams, and a profound sense of melancholy that lingered long after they left. The curse wasn't about frightening apparitions. It was a curse of eternal wakefulness, of a mind that could find no peace within those walls. Now let's peel back the layers of this story from a different perspective. What's really happening in the cursed house? Is it a supernatural force, or is it our own minds playing tricks on us? This is where the psychology of sleep and environment becomes fascinating. Our brains are incredibly sensitive to our surroundings, especially when we're trying to rest. Think about the power of expectation. When you walk into a place you've been told is haunted or cursed, your brain is already on high alert. This is called the nocebo effect, the opposite of the placebo effect. If you expect a negative outcome, like a bad night's sleep, your body and mind can actually create that reality. Your heart rate might increase slightly. You become hyper-aware of every creak of the floorboards, every rustle of leaves outside the window. These are normal house sounds, but in the context of a curse, your brain interprets them as threats. This state of heightened alertness is the enemy of sleep. To fall asleep, our bodies need to feel safe and relaxed. The sympathetic nervous system, our fight or flight response, needs to power down, allowing the parasympathetic nervous system, our rest and digest mode, to take over. In the cursed house, visitors arrive with their fight or flight system already primed. They are expecting something to happen, and so their bodies refuse to fully relax. Let's also consider the physical environment of an old house. The temperature might fluctuate. There could be drafts, subtle smells of dust and decay, or low-frequency sounds from old pipes that we don't consciously register, but that can still disrupt our sleep cycles. Infrasound, which is sound below the level of human hearing, has been linked in some studies to feelings of unease, chills, and anxiety. An old, creaky house is the perfect generator for such sounds. So, the presence people feel might not be a ghost, but the physical effect of the environment on their nervous system. And what about those unsettling dreams? When we are sleep-deprived or our sleep is constantly interrupted, we experience something called REM rebound. The REM, or rapid eye movement, stage of sleep is when we have our most vivid dreams. If our sleep is fragmented, the brain tries to catch up on missed REM sleep whenever it gets the chance. This can lead to dreams that are more intense, more memorable, and often more bizarre than usual. A person spending a night in the cursed house, tossing and turning, might finally fall into a deep sleep just before dawn, only to be plunged into a powerful, dream-filled state that their anxious mind interprets as part of the curse. The story of the house, passed down through generations, creates a powerful narrative. We humans are storytelling creatures. We look for patterns and meaning in everything. The curse provides a simple, compelling explanation for a complex series of events: a family's misfortune, the unease of new residents, the sleeplessness. It's a much better story than the house has drafts and the power of suggestion is making people anxious. The curse becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. You go to the cursed house to experience the curse. You lie awake, your heart pounding. You think, it's working. The curse is real. Your sleeplessness becomes proof that validates the legend, which you then share with others, strengthening the story for the next visitor. It's a perfect feedback loop. So, is the cursed house truly cursed? Perhaps. Or perhaps it's a powerful lesson in how deeply our minds and bodies are connected. It shows us that the environment we sleep in, and more importantly, the mindset we bring to bed, has a profound impact on our ability to rest. The real curse isn't an external force. It's the internal state of anxiety and expectation that we carry with us. Let's use this story to our advantage. If a negative expectation can ruin our sleep, then a positive one can surely improve it. We can bless our own bedrooms instead of cursing them. We can create our own sanctuary for sleep. Think about it. Your bedroom isn't just a room, it's the place where your body and mind recharge. Start by decluttering. A messy, chaotic space can contribute to a feeling of mental chaos. Create a space that feels calm and orderly. Pay attention to the senses. Use soft, comfortable bedding. Consider blackout curtains to block out disruptive light. Maybe use a white noise machine to mask sudden sounds that might startle you awake, the creaks and groans of your own home. Introduce a calming scent like lavender, which has been shown to promote relaxation. But most importantly, change the story you tell yourself about sleep. Instead of worrying about not getting enough sleep, which only creates more anxiety, approach bedtime with a sense of gratitude and calm. Tell yourself, this is my time to rest. This is my safe space. Your bedroom isn't cursed. It's your personal haven, a place designed for peace and rejuvenation. The legend of the cursed house teaches us that fear is the thief of rest. Whether the fear comes from a ghost story or from the daily stresses of life, the result is the same: a mind that won't quiet down and a body that can't relax. By understanding the power of our own minds, we can break any curse of sleeplessness. We can become the heroes of our own stories, transforming our nights from a battle for rest into a peaceful journey into dreams. Let the story of the cursed house fade away now. Let the creaking doors and shadowed hallways dissolve into the quiet comfort of your own room. Feel the weight of your body, secure and supported. Listen to the gentle rhythm of your own breathing. Inhale calm and exhale any lingering tension. The only presence here is one of peace. The only story is one of rest. Thank you for joining me on this journey through the cursed house and into the fascinating world of sleep. I hope this lecture has been both intriguing and helpful. If you enjoyed it, please consider liking this video and subscribing to our channel for more lectures for sleep. Until next time, may your nights be peaceful and your dreams be sweet. Good night.